Guys, Josh here. Welcome to my Pickems. And, well, if you want to get a silver Cologne badge like everyone else, because everyone's going to get one because everyone has their guide and it'll just basically blow up after the first two games, well, come along with me, okay? And on my guide on basically how to blow up your Pickems. Or alternatively, how to flukily get a diamond coin because you don't know anything about CS, but hey, you put random spots in random places and maybe you'll win. Only kidding, of course. Now, first of all, we're going to go for the free O's, okay? First of all, Gamer Legion will go 3-0, okay? Gamer Legion's a much better team, and they're definitely better than some of the parts, and we'll probably lose the first game because of what will happen here as well. Even without Ash, IMD is still quite as good, the team's still quite as good, and they've been definitely punching above their weight in various different tournaments, and, you know, they should style through week 1 in particular. Next one I'm going to say is put the 3-0 is a really hard one because I would love to put MIBR, but MIBR is so up and down, it's crazy, but I think I'm going to put Bait through as the second 3-0. Bait have been very consistent and basically they're a strong team on fundamentals that if any of the teams slack off on fundamentals, they absolutely punish them into the ground. Next one is going to be the 3-1 and 3-2 teams. I think Heroic are going to lose a match, and I think MIB are going to lose a match, and they'll qualify. Both Heroic and MIB have been performing quite strongly in the Tier 2 scene. Even though Heroic does lack a lot against Tier 1 teams, they should be able to breeze their way through. Next one I'm going to say is BB team, which is basically Flymus and Friends. That team is actually very strong, has been performing quite well, and is going quite deep in tournaments, and also have a bit favorite to Flymus as well. Next one I'm going to say is probably... Ooh, this is a tough one here, because then you got, like, the really dodgy teams. I'll say Big will probably make it through as well. Like, I'm not really convinced about any of these teams here, and we also know that Sinners will choke at the last hurdle, regardless of what happens. I'm not really convinced by the rest of these teams on, like, who's going to be in the 3-1, 3-2 category, because all of these teams have either can not show up or just choke. So that's really, really difficult to say. I reckon out of these teams, what do you guys reckon? Okay, it actually gets to the pointy end because all these teams have reasons to not really qualify. But what I'm going to put there as well is that I think basically I'll give either Tyler or Lin Vision. I think FlyQuest will probably qualify. That's a risky choice actually. I don't think FlyQuest will actually qualify. Like if anything, if I'm going to think out of these two teams qualifying, I think Thunder Down Under are looking pretty sleek at the moment. Let's put it this way. I said no NA teams would make it to the next stage. So I'm going to say FlyQuest will make it to the next stage. And Tyloo most likely will make it to the next stage. The reason why I say those two... Actually, not... Yeah, actually, now I'm going to dump FlyQuest. I'm actually going to put Lin Vision in there. I think Lin Vision and Tyloo are both strong enough to make it. And they showed during ACL that they're pretty well. Tyloo, however, showed a bit signs of inconsistency when they lost to fucking Jijahao twice. And it wasn't even close, but they did rebound at the tournament afterwards. Of course, I think it was Rotterdam and Blast, and performed quite well at Blast, given the fact that they did finish, they didn't go 0-2, let's just put it that way. Now let's go for the 0-3s, and the 0-3s are the teams that are so bad that they're not going to make it out anywhere. And I'm going to say NRG is one of them. I don't think NRG is good enough. I mean, they looked great with Bro early on, but they're just not good enough. At the end of the day, they just suck. Okay, and Garmin Gladiators. With the South American teams, I do not trust a lot of these teams outside their own little region. Like if the team hasn't really played outside that region, I don't trust them other than 9Z. Main reason why is they can come out their own region and get basically spanked by other teams in particular. And the main reason why I say that is that yeah, they just do. Now, for the other teams that won't qualify, I don't think... Liquid will probably win a BO1, but probably won't qualify. They will choke 2 and 3. FlyQuest and TDU will at least win a BO1, okay? Like, they're not that bad enough that they will lose every single BO1. They are good enough to beat a lot of these NA teams and South American teams as well. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the Pickems, because I did. And hope you guys good luck in your Pickems. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye.